some EA Sports stuff. I haven't played the rest of the. Oh wow, Jersey ESPN's on this, bro. What the fuck? What? He's playing. Let's get here. I don't know why. I just assumed perfection. All right, welcome back, guys. It's your boy Hitsu here. We are about to get into some gearing about Hunter. Yesterday, you guys saw us. We were kind of chilling out, vibing, leveling up, getting our Hunter over to level 70, just so we can kind of use it. The first day we kind of came back and played the game, we were saying that there's always going to be at least one bow that kind of goes with what we want to use, and we ended up finding the bow. So let's go ahead and dive into like some of the upgrade systems and stuff in the game. As with our warlock, we just kind of been getting what we pick up in the game, using it, and we kind of made ourselves decently strong to be able to take up to torment 9 or 10, at least solo play. So right now what we're going to be trying to do is increase our hunter up to the point where we can do some other stuff. As you can see, our weapon damage right now is at 3,585, and our toughness is at 81,700. 777, which we're actually super. Well, actually, we're not that tanky. Honestly, we're super kind of weak, but we're super tanky for just starting out on this character. We have some of these seals that we have here as well. We're gonna try to look at some of these and figure out exactly which ones we want to use. I believe these ones right here are the ones we would need to use. The fear of the narrow eye, I believe, is what we kind of want. When you cast a marksman basic skill, you gain a stack of vengeance, which grants 3% increased movement speed and 12% increased damage for marksman skills. Vengeance stacks up to 5 times and loses 1 stack every 4 seconds. Set. While you have vengeance, you gain 1 dark shroud shadow every 2 seconds, 30% increased damage reduction whenever you have at least 1 shadow, and knock back close enemies when you lose a shadow. While you have vengeance, your marksman skills have 200% increased damage, and you trigger the marksman basic skill. You use 3 times whenever you cast a marksman skill at a trigger enemy, targeted enemy. Yeah, so this is the one we need. So these are the ones that we're looking for right here. So we're gonna be going to get these narrow eyes at some point. Oh wow, this is OG too. Gain a permanent shadow clone. Gain, gain a permanent shadow clone. Hold on, guys. We might need to use this instead. So we might focus on our abilities and stuff to go with the rapid fire and damage, and use other stuff to get that, and then use this to get our ultimate up. If we don't use penetrating shot, because right now with we're trying to find ways to have like insane amount of clones. That's what we're trying to do right now. So every consecutive cast of rapid fire increases the amount of arrows it fires up to 6. Rapid fire deals 98 increased damage. Physical damage multiplier. So now, what we can do is over here, right? Because we don't actually need... Hold up, guys. We're gonna go... We're just gonna use use somebody's crystal real quick to do this. We're just gonna use this crystal real quick. Yeah, kind of just wasted some of my... I mean, I got a lot of these. By breaking these down, I got a lot of these. Oh, I can re-roll the set charm. Yeah, kind of just... You see unique primordial dust or whatever. I get a bunch of stuff in here too, like right. But only thing we care about right now is we can't really use this, and I'm pretty sure this is pretty much used for the uniques. So we're not gonna get into much of this, but this is what we're gonna look at just real quick to see these, so we can actually make. Excuse me. Oh, we might have to be doing this. Hold up. We have like so many of these. Let me see. Smoke grenade bounces and detonates a second time. Smoke grenade damage is increased by... I don't really care about the smoke grenade. Oh, this is ancestral. We're gonna go ahead and keep that. These are also ancestral, but we have...
I'll be swinging away.
Honestly, I could just freaking go dumb hard and change this out. Salvage keys, enhance items. This is the only item that can be enhanced. Oh, I can't enhance the... Oh shit, my bad guys. I'm over here. I'm over here just looking at stuff real quick. We got some keys on here, so we're gonna do at least one of these. Which boss is this?
May the light show you mercy in death.
Oh my goodness, what the heck? Alright, we have a specific boss we have to go fight, guys, to go grab our gloves real quick that we want. Oh, that is a legendary. See, this is a full build. Thing of the bosses. Let me see. Yeah, guys. We're about to go do the Inferno Horde, guys. We have no choice. We have no choice but to do the Inferno Horde to get what we're trying to get on this. So we're about to swap out all of our gear right now. Put on level um eye level 90, 900 for all the gear. Enemies damaged by trap grenades. Alright, well. We're just gonna do this to get freezing enemies grant you 6% damage reduction. I don't care about that. Cold damage deals 31% increased damage to chilled enemies, but the bonus is triple against frozen enemies. This could also be super good. So now that I kind of have an idea of how these work, or at the very least, I wasn't really planning on using the weapons, the side weapons so much, because we had to test to see which stats actually transfer over from the secondary weapons. Because on our warlock, we only can have one weapon equipped anyway. So on our hunter, before we wasn't sure if we can actually benefit from having our side weapons, even though we're not using them, but we actually do. There's only certain stats that do transfer over. So we're gonna put that stuff on our swords and swords or daggers or whatever.
Greetings.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm like the party leader because I kind of came to this world to sit, and I could just use the cube without having to do the story. But we want to get the upgrade materials for it, so we're gonna do that a little bit later, guys. We need to do the accursed horde.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
For now, it doesn't even matter. We just need to change out our gear. Did they do this? Where's the accursed horde at? Oh no, they didn't do it. Let's go. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if they want to use. They might be using the cube too. Oh, I've seen this dude yesterday.
Hello.
Greetings.
Oh wait, I have another one that has higher attack. And this one has maximum life. Weapon damage is lower. Oh wow, that's crazy. Or items. We can't even use some of the upgrade materials in the shop because we're not at a certain point in the story. So literally just go into this to sit here and upgrade some stuff. But today would be a nice little low thing because basically what we're gonna need to do is we need to do the accursed horde, and we want to kind of beat that solo. Or rather, we're gonna hope that we can survive the whole thing. So the whole thing is to see if our build can last that long, right? So the good way to do that is to see if we can actually do it solo, right? See if we can actually survive the whole fight. It's like really the only way to kind of see that. But we're gonna go ahead and upgrade. We're gonna start kind of working on this bow real quick. So let's go ahead and add some sockets in. I know these guys are kind of sitting around doing this. I don't know if they're upgrading or whatever the case is, but that's fine. Let's add a few sockets into this. One, 2. We can always get another bow later. We'll just go ahead and do this just to let them know that this is kind of what we'll be doing.
Step up to my anvil.
And then let's see. Let me see. We got the. So now this is like so. The Umbercrux. Loved what this. I love what this looks like. I love this. I love the way this sword looks. Because it's like we got the fire, the sword is red, and then we get that ice imbuement, so it'd have the ice and the red and blue. Like, let's go! Alright, but this is like your subterfuge skills creates attackable. Oh my goodness, there's no way that that actually works. Guys, oh my goodness, yo, that actually works. Yo, look.
Haven't you heard, you little bastard?
Oh, this is a different quest. I'll take this. I don't think I've seen this quest here before. Yeah, I didn't see this quest here before. Hold up. Let's go ahead and grab some of these.
This one looks like trouble.
This.
Alright, we're leaving.
This.
Another mainlander. Not a pilgrim though, are you? Not with those scars. Fine, he's yours. But mark my words, you'll regret defending scum like him.
You're lucky to be alive.
Not luck.
There's like a story-related
It was
mission.
Akarat's light that shielded me. Through both of you. I'm Benatros. I only just arrived
Weird.
in Skovos.
And I'm Adoni. If you're looking for Akarat, I'm afraid he's gone. Some folks say he was not who he claimed to be.
It's true.
Alright, guys, we need to go get.
The Akarat who walked Skovos was a demon.
It was no demon that drew me here. The light is at work. I seek a band of pilgrims. They're
don't-
said to be gathering in the Zaera amphitheater. Might either of you know the way?
Alright, guys, so we got.
Zaira, you can't go there alone.
How is this? How is this 8?
Are you for hire as a bodyguard, mainlander? I'm no fighter. And the way to the Zaera amphitheater is through a rough part of town.
Hey, guys, we're about to. There's 2 items that we need to get. That we want to get
If we travel to the south,
specifically
we
for
can work our way through the back
our.
streets.
What's the name?
You know Skovos well.
I wonder where the heck these guys are going.
Are you a sightseer or a pilgrim?
Can't I be both?
Let's see.
Well,
See who these guys
the
gotta
temples
teleport
are
off to.
something to be.
Oh, they're just doing the boss fight. Well, that's kind of fine. We're not really doing these fights, but it's fine if people are gonna come to this world to kind of just do fights like this, because they can actually use the upgrade thing, which is exactly what you'd imagine is like in the online world of Diablo, right? How to do it. Like, oh great, yeah, you just come to my world, use this, and then that way you don't have to go through all that. Me personally kind of want to know what the story is like, so kind of not gonna go too far into the story. Should I open this? Maybe we have greater layer keys, but we probably should save the rest of them. We can get more. We're only gonna do this when we need to replace our bow, because we're gonna need to replace our bow when we're ready to like maximize our bow, which we're not trying to do that right now because they're easy to get.
It is a waitress, isn't it?
But in order to do the horde, we're about to have to upgrade our stuff. Our damage is, oh look, see our toughness is going up pretty decent from just swapping out one thing. We're gonna go ahead and these boots, these pants that we have are really good. Which damage elite enemy grant you a barrier for 90. Yeah, we're gonna keep that in there. Do this. We can't put sockets in any of those stuff. Skills deal up to 80% increased damage based on your available primary resource when cast, receiving the maximum benefit while you have full primary resource. So this seems like a very stupid upgrade to have, but considering I'm using the second the second upgrade for the marksman, so my primary resource for a set amount of time will not go down. So for every cast that I do of rapid fire while my cast is at max, I will be doing mad damage, and I can constantly proc that. So this is actually just giving us like a flat 81% damage bonus, which is good, but there might be a better multiplicative additive that we can use for our damage multiplier. I.e., could be like Frost multiplier may actually be more beneficial towards this class because it's built into the kit. Shadow multiplier may be better than just an overall skill damage multiplier, right? Even though we're going to be basically only using skills to attack. Like, we're not going to be using our core ability at all. We're only going to be using skills like rapid. We're going to be spamming rapid fire to attack. Spamming rapid fire with our clones proccing on repeat to keep proccing is what we're gonna practice. What we're gonna basically be doing. And there's really only one. I mean, there's a couple ways to do it, but I would recommend to have two specific items. Number one, I'd say definitely want to go with Sky Hunter because the consecutive cast of rapid fire increases the amount of arrows it fires by 2 up to 6. Rapid fire deals 100% increased damage. That 100% increased damage can be increased. Don't know what the max for that ratio is, but gonna try to find what the max for that ratio is. Probably gonna need to fight that boss on the highest tier to get the highest from that. So defeating an elite pack reduces skill cooldowns by 10 per second. So this is good, right? But this is good for a stat stick for every character, just so they can continuously keep attacking, right? To use skill cooldowns. So this would be good, but because we don't have an extra weapon that we want to put into the other side, we're going to go ahead and keep that. What we need to do is get a pendant first. What we need is a pendant. That's what we need to do, is get a pendant. We'll do this afterwards. Oh, these guys want to do the horde? Oh, bet. I mean, oh, well, we're not ready to hold up. We need to put all this gear in so we can actually survive. Hold on, guys. Before we jump into this, actually, we should. What is this? 8? We should be fine with the gear that we have. We won't be doing a lot of damage, but we should be fine to survive at the very least. Oh, whoa! What the fuck? This guy has like, this guy has a 5 stat. Hold up, you see that? Look at this. Evade grants 188% movement speed. What the bro?
Thanks.
I can't do this on this difficulty, so I'm literally gonna be carried for this. We should have changed our. We should have changed our gear. Fully changed our gear before we started this. We're still on Torment 8. We're supposed to be on Torment 6. But these guys are dumb strong. We should. I want to see if we can survive this though, even if we're not doing damage. We was gonna waste one of these regardless, but this will be a good test to see if we can actually survive. If we die, then we're kind of screwed. But if we can survive this, then what we need to do is start focusing on our damage. Gonna see how tanky we can actually be on our hunter without having to be super tanky, because obviously our warlock has like over a million toughness now, which was kind of needed to solo Lilith. But to do our hunter, we will not need that much HP. We don't want that much HP, so we need to be tanky without that, which it seems like we can at least take some of these hits. The damage we're doing is fucking terrible, but at least we can take the hits. So it seems like we're not going to be increasing any more defensive stuff. We're going to be going gun-ho into our damage now, since our defensive stats is already set for our hunter. And obviously yesterday getting this this right here, this top, Strata Falls Depth, this one right here is super good. Yeah. Yeah, they'd be like, oh, man, really be doing that. You know, oh yeah, so we just died for that one right here. But I think if they res, we don't actually lose lives, obviously. So but we're hitting like pea shooters right now. Let me see, checking some of this 44K. Yeah, we're gonna be able to raise this up by quite a bit. Both our shields just procced. Oh look, see. Oh my goodness! Wow, I was about to be like, yo, there's no way that we just like tanked all of that. I was about to be like, there's no way we just tanked all of that. I don't know which one to do. Hopefully we only need to do one run of this so we can kind of sit down in town and just kind of mess around with out here, which is kind of what we want to do today. And it's kind of, you know, don't like doing that, sitting around this, because we want to take the time to kind of like enjoy and kind of like, or kind of go through all the stuff. Wow, survivability is through the roof. Oh look, somebody just dropped this ring because this doesn't drop normally. Unless that enemy just dropped the ring, which is wild if they did. I don't think I've seen an enemy drop an actual item in here. In all the times I've done this solo in the last couple days. But I know the higher you go up in tiers, the drop rate changes for like. So I don't think we've done this on. Oh no, this is Torment 8. We played this on Torment 8 already. Yeah, see how. Look how tanky we are with that. Like out tank, we're not even that tanky, but look at that. Messing around on that warlock just to find out some stuff. So now we like to make our hunter the way we want to. Like remember we were saying we need a life steal, we need a life drain. Look at this. We have a fraction of the life that we have on our hunter. Obviously these guys are killing pretty fast, but look at the hits that we're taking. And this is like a little statue that we can shoot. Or maybe that's not out. I don't know if that's... It's kind of hard to see all the different... No, we died, bro. Probably should have not. Oh, goodness. I still don't know what that. You see that like when this guy is doing the Oh, it doesn't matter, guys. Which one? You see Hold up. I'm just going to see. You need to see in a second. You see how those little fire spinny things on the ground? We're gonna try to add that attack onto our warlock the next time. And I'm pretty sure that's a warlock attack. We're gonna try using that attack instead of the claw that we use. I think the hand of rasp or whatever. I forgot what it is, but we don't really use it that often. So we're gonna try to change it out with something that could potentially do more damage over time. And those little spinny things seem like they do a lot more damage, especially for like fighting Lilith or fighting bosses, to like just put it down and do more damage. Oh. Yeah, we just got freaking... No, don't... Oh, I mean, these guys are probably not going to die. They're built just like us, but even more tanky. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I like how everybody who I do this with, whenever we go and do this, it's like whenever it's anything but the chaos, no one touches the pillars. But when it's chaos, everybody goes to the pillar and hits it, like everyone. No matter how many times I do this. Even if I'm doing it solo, that's what I do. If I'm doing it with people, that's what they do. If I'm doing it with 4 people, it's the same shit. Every time it happens, it's so funny. Like whenever it's the chaos, everybody just goes straight to the chaos. Yeah, we're gonna be dodging all of those fire things on the ground because we cannot take those hits. Chaos! That round ended mad quick. That was kind of like one of the last times we did one of these floors. One of the floors just ended, like the chaos floors ended like extremely fast, and we didn't really get much points for it. Which we're already at 9, so hopefully this would be enough to get us. All we need, well, actually no, we need to open up the chest, so we need like 1,000 points, really, to be honest. Oh my goodness! But I guess if we open up the chest. Oh my goodness. We kind of need to go grab these. We need at least enough to open up. Alright, we're not going to get the last 400 now, so... I mean, we can try. Or rather, 300 at this point, so... We could try this. Let's see... Yeah, look at that, like, yo. Oh my goodness. Ah! We just level up. Oh, did we just? I guess we just all share the points. I guess it doesn't matter. We all share the points. Oh. Oh yeah. So we're gonna go. Hey yo! Yo, we died on spawn. We died on spawn. What the fuck? Yo, we deadass just died on the spawn of the boss. That was ridiculous. We deadass died on the spawn. Spoils of talismans. What? Gem fragments. Honestly, yeah. So we need to do this and open up the chest. Um, Not sure if we're gonna do this. End up. Um, we ended up. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Why is this ring on? Stacks increase your primary resource regain. That's why we have the wrong ring in. Put this on. While wielding a two-handed weapon.
Taken a mind, met it down.
I mean, I'm still doing the horde. I mean, you guys don't have to come. But, well, actually, no. I don't know what these guys are trying to do. I didn't see what they tried to queue up for. But I'm kind of using this to do the upgrades. Leg garments, gauntlets. Nice. We got another upgraded aspect we can use. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to be taking off the bubble now because we don't need to stack so many defensive stuff. And we're going to probably put this lucky hit imbued skills. We're going to put this helmet in for the time being. What we're trying to do is increase, as you can see, our item power. Obviously, we went from being like level 1, so this is level 20 to level 70. Cooldown reduction, fortify generation, armor, dexterity. This is going to make us way stronger. Are you sure he wants to... oh, or destroy. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are concerned.
Alright, let's see. Offering castle mobility. Alright, let's go get some gems real quick. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. You guys can bosses, really. Hmm. Now the question is, do I want to use one of these too to help? Hold up. We're gonna go check. We're gonna go check some of this real quick before we go and actually swap out some of our stuff. All right, so we got subterfuge skills. Let's see. We got two of them. Oh, that is ours right here. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so definitely gonna keep that. So not sure if I want to use this one. But this is gonna do. So let's do. So now let's just try freeze real quick and see if we hold this and if we explode. Oh, after freeze expires. Explode. Yep. Ah, my goodness, stop! Guessing these guys are like doing the boss fight. We'll stop in and fight just to see if we can survive real quick, and then we'll dip back out. Aw. Alright, so playing a hunter is gonna be so much cooler. Now that we know for a fact we can actually benefit from the stats from these, that's OD. That's OD. How many swords do we have? And we were just about to start making a hunter too, so that chilling. That's like oh, we can't even use any of these because they're all from the other character. Well, this is for whatever character. So we might run with this, the Banished Lord's Talisman, just because after you spend 275% of your primary resource, you gain 4 stacks of willpower, and then we get Your critical strikes deal 18% increased damage per stack of overpower. So what is that? That's like, we're gonna be stacking so much critical damage, guys. And there's obviously no bow in the game that's like, there's no like legendary bow. So I think we can upgrade to unique power reroll. Attuned primordial dust. Where the heck did we just get this from? Hold up. I think the Horde is where we get those from. Oh look, we still got the thing right here. Yeah, so we just... Hold up. Yeah, we just got one of these. Okay. Alright. So we can re-roll our uniques with this. Let's see what that looks like when we re-roll a unique. Oh my goodness, if we re-roll this... Weapon damage, maximum life.
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are concerned.
I almost don't want to put this into like skills deal up to 81% increased damage based on your available primary resource. Receive the maximum benefit. I mean,
Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring?
let's see. I think we might have a better aspect for this. Hold up. Oh, what? Oh, whoa. Yeah, overpower. See now, this is great because the ring that we just put on, it gives us overpower, which we don't. Overpower increases your primary resource by 7 and regenerate, which, again, this is not bad to have, having like the overpower regeneration and all that, but we do not need regeneration on our hunter. Generally in the game, you can either use your abilities, skills, items, weapons, augments, sigils, like one of the upgrade materials will need to be focused on regeneration, or upgrading things need to be focused on regeneration, and then the rest can be focused on damage, output, utility, whatever, defense. And because of how the gear is set in the game, there's really not much like leeway in terms of picking which aspects you want to put into gear, because you can only put certain defensive aspects or damage aspects in certain slots, right? So this is actually good. We're going to be changing out this overpower stack and putting in what we want here, and we're going to keep this ring for the time being because it is an ascended one. So we're going to do this first, as the rings will give us the most amount of defense. Energy on kill, fire resistance we do not need. Life on hit. Well, we could do fire resistance or shadow resistance. So if we're going to be picking any resistance at all, we're going to be going with definitely fire. I'm pretty sure that if depending on whatever damage we have a corresponding resistance to that damage that we do. So let's say if we do fire damage, like we will by default have fire resistance equivalent to the damage. Or something similar to that. Like there's no way to have fire damage without having some level of fire resistance. Vice versa with ice and poison and all that stuff. But I know with the Warlock, we get increased damage based on our fire resistance. I do not think that's a thing for this. So we're going to go ahead and imprint a new aspect into this.
May you find your way back.
This should... Casting an imbuement skill increases your non-physical damage by 55% increased for 9 seconds. So this is just giving us an extra 55% damage. This is 110 damage right here. Then we have a shield, your shadow clones and shades. So now we're going to be doing a shadow clones and shades damage, because what we want, right, is to be having nothing but shadow clones. This is what we was doing before with our first build with our hunter. We want to be having a bunch of clones and imbuement, freezing things. So the idea is to just stop enemies from pushing us. So we're going to go over here. Let's find like a little enemy real quick. Alright, so we're looking... It seems like everything that we're doing is proccing right now, so that works. So we're gonna stick with that for now. Alrighty, that's unlocks a new aspect. Enemies take up to 70% increased damage based on how chilled they are staggered. Oh, and then we can put this on our gloves. Actually, we can't put this on our gloves because we need something specific for the gloves. Hold up. You know what we can do? Get rid of this. Go over here. Do this. Go over to offensive. Because this is going to be 100 and... Where is it? It's going to be... There it is. Enemies take up 71% damage. Increased damage based on how chilled this dagger they are. But now what we can do is put that in the pendant. Skills deal up to 81% increased damage based on the available primary resource. So now we're gonna do this based off of, because we're gonna be spamming our imbuement. Pretty much our imbuement is gonna be on all the time. So we're also gonna try to get an ability that when we cast imbuement, it does damage. We're also gonna try to get something of that magnitude because we're gonna be casting it like on repeat. We can basically just hold down rapid fire and just cast our abilities while we're holding it in rapid fire. Okay. Okay. What we're trying to make sure is that everything that we're doing is proccing. It looks like everything that we're doing is proccing before we start to really go into upgrading too crazy. We're about to start changing out some stuff now, so we can go and do the horde. We need to get our glove. Once we get our glove, then we'll and we still have this that we want to use. Now the thing where we're gonna choose skills created attackables. Don't know if we want to use this though, so we might actually do this instead. We got one! What? Bro! Never mind, guys. What the heck? What the heck? Guys! No way. We was about to go back into the thing. Yo, what the heck? We got one. Casting a marksman or cutthroat skill has a frequency chance to summon shadow clone. Yeah, see now, the Fist of the Iron Rose, these are cool, but they're not... Oh, we had the wrong gloves on. They look exactly the same, but we had the wrong gloves on. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out damage one more time before we change these out. So this, right here, we're going to turn this into a stone and take this. Like a sigil, we're going to turn that into one of these and then use that. All the extra frozen stuff on the enemies is what we're going to be using. Oh, this guy just gave us a buff.
Greetings.
Hello.
Now I'm gonna try with a weapon that's less, right? A weapon that's weaker. But let's see if with the extra frost damage that we get, if it's gonna make us stronger, because we do triple damage to frozen enemies. Okay. So we're gonna keep this. I think that this actually works. So cold damage deals 31% increased damage to chilled enemies, but this is tripled against frozen enemies. That's nice. After freeze expires, enemies explode for 118% of the damage you dealt to them. So we got this too. We're gonna be using these two weapons in here. In terms of for damage, moving forward, right? Obviously having this in there would be nice because it's an ancestral, it's a mythic weapon, it's cool, it's purple, it's all flashy. But defeating elite pack reduces your skill cooldowns is not really something that we need. So unfortunately we're going to be rocking with the other weapon. But what we could do is, because it's this, right, we can actually get an ancestral weapon and then swap the aspect onto a ancestral weapon and get better stats. So let's go ahead and do that. I believe we have that's a sword, right? We have we have a bunch of swords in here that we can try. We have one of these two. Let's see. I got all this random stuff we don't need.
Taken apart. Melted down.
We need a... Okay, but none of this crap in here.
That's it for that piece. Alright guys, time to start working on our board right now.
Alright guys, so we put a little bit of nodes in. Let's check our I feel like our damage went down actually. Oh no, we had a daggers in. Guys, we're over here trying to oh wait. What are we doing? We still gotta replace our helmet, guys. Before we go in, we still gotta replace our helmet. Okay, imbued skills have up to a 40% chance to trigger a large explosion, dealing 75% of damage dealt and applying the imbuement effect to each enemy. Its potency. Now, we're gonna add this in. Imprints it while hit. Healthy. We don't need this shield, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in. We're gonna see if this helmet changes our ability, damage, or anything.
Wise to seek an Ascari
Obviously, our
where
damage just went
stones
up by
are
quite a bit from just putting in. Oh shit, hold up. No, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. It's dumb high. That's dumb high. Let's put Torment 9. Oh wait, this is Torment 9. Damn, I meant to put not Torment 9. Fuck, how do I cancel this? Whatever. We'll just go and we'll go and do it. We're on 8, so we want to put Torment 8. Where is it out here? We can't beat this right now. Oh my goodness. That first proc of like insane amount of health. Shoot. Nice. needs to do. Where is it? All right, now we're gonna see. What did I just do?
Worthy of the ancients, these. Oh, it is a
All right, so
face,
now I
isn't
need to
it?
get. Just need to clear some space. Now, does that, I'm not sure if that only works with. So guys, not sure if only the unique abilities transfer over. Because I feel like we're getting the extra damage, but I feel like we're also not that strong. Plus, also we're gonna go. Oh, brother, we don't even have all of our skill points in. What are we doing? Hold up. Before we even do like an actual test, bro, we're fucking. Holy, what the heck? All right. Well, we don't really like using the clone, but we're gonna be using clone now because we need to have one ultimate on. But we're gonna go ahead and attack speed. We're gonna think about putting this in. Excuse me. We may not actually need our dash. Our dash ability may not. We may not need this at all. Which if we don't need this, we're gonna put penetrating shot on, which is what we did on our other character. Like because we have concealment, we're just gonna use concealment for movement speed instead of using like our triple dash, which our triple dash could help a lot in boss fights, but because we've been fighting on a character that doesn't have a lot of mobility, playing on our hunter is going to be super different because we have a lot of like concealment, shrouds, a bunch of like clones and ways to like just avoid getting hit. Alright guys, So now we're about to get into doing our rest of our skills real quick. Yeah, so like we were saying, we're not going to be using, we might be taking off our dash, mostly because using, two of our substitute skills like Dark Shroud and using Concealment, we can use Concealment to get our movement speed and then run through enemies. So having the extra dashes is just like 3 dashes on top of our normal like dodge. But playing a character that doesn't have a lot of movement, we will actually be way better off without having just to be stand there and like dodge. So let's go ahead and allocate some of these. We're gonna go ahead. We already did rapid fire, right? Let's see. This is gonna give us. Alright, so we got concealment. Obviously, this is what we're gonna need to these up to. Go. We can go with the movement speed, but we're just gonna go with all critical. We're not gonna be trying to maximize our movement speed on this. We can also go with the heal with this, but So we got the extra energy regeneration just so we can just never have to not stop shooting. So we'll just leave that for now. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and put this up quick. And then we'll just kind of just put whatever we got left into, I guess, the ultimate, really. It's really the only thing we can put it into. Well, no, what are we talking about? We should get this first. There we go. But now we'll just put the rest of it into our ultimate. We might actually take some of it out of concealment and put it into ultimate. Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Cause I'm pretty sure the you don't need like this actually can just be one. Cause we're gonna be using this mostly to like run through enemies and whatnot, and to get our to get energy back, and to like get stacks, fortify, whatever, heal ourselves. We'll be using it as utility to cover whatever we don't have in other areas, whether it be shielding, health, healing, extra attack speed, movement, whatever. And then we'll just put the rest of the damage in here. You don't really need unstoppable. So we got the cooldown reduced by 10%, 10 seconds, but I think at some point this is going to be better because we can just take that off. Alright, so this is the only issue I have with playing this class now. Oh well, I guess it does kind of just still work. I mean, I guess we can try to make that work. We need now is to get. All right, we got a ring over here we can put on. Now we're just like increasing some of our damage and stuff as we kind of. Because we're gonna go and test this out a little bit. We're probably gonna go do the horde or something, or do like the story and stuff. So we're still not doing like that much. But we could definitely do this. Like do this. Oh yeah, we could definitely shoot like that. All right, that's cool. That's cool. We could definitely do that. Now let's go test out some. Just add some damage multipliers onto whatever what we got going on. Right, because obviously we don't have not a lick of these in here. We can do cold damage. We could do imbued damage. Or marksman damage. Should we do imbued damage? I feel like it should be imbued damage because everything that we're going to be doing is going to be imbued. So like, just to make sure that when we actually be doing a lot more damage. Buffs. No matter which imbuement we do. So whether we do dark imbuement or because we might change at some point. So let's go ahead and put. That's only 50, right? 80, let's do it. This is that's 74. We could kind of run with that. Nice. 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 Ooh, what the heck? Oh my goodness, there's no way. So, there's a chance to get the max slot by continuously tempering it. Guys, what we do, how we've been playing, how we play, like, guys, we normally just we just do it like once, we get like the max roll or whatever, like the 2,500 or whatever, and we just roll with it. But that's how it's been on our gear. Like, this is the first time that we've rolled like that many times to try to get like the 1,500 of health, and we got ended up getting that as a stat. So now we know for a fact we can temper each of those temper slots can become that for whichever gear we're trying to do. Luckily we got it on this first because we're obviously not taking that off of this for that. But I mean, that for this or whatever. But yeah, we're not going to be removing the extra HP off of this gear. So that we're going to be keeping this. And we can use this on every character. Now, because of that, what we want to do is probably roll for like the damage, right? Probably roll for the damage, like over and over again until we get. But for now, let's just put.
What is a fortress, isn't it?
Defensive gear here. Honestly, doing this is kind of whack because we're gonna be 60 feet up, but we want more damage. But we're definitely gonna be. Hopefully, what we just put into there already made us a little bit stronger. Oh my god, we got it again. Look. And we can just upgrade this.
That is a scary craftsmanship.
Another maximum life. It just like doubled into maximum life. So look at that. I mean, we did this kind of yesterday and the day before we was doing another character. But remember how we got the pink stat? So this is just like, we're just getting more and more tanky. Like, just more and more tanky. We don't need to be as tanky. But I guess that's technically fine. Upgrading this would be kind of wild. We want to masterwork this too.
I'll begin swinging away. Mainlander, what brings you?
Resistance to all stats. That's kind of what we don't want.
Worthy of the ancients, this.
I guess we can kind of go with that, I guess.
You know where to find me.
We need to change out. The weapon. We're gonna be doing this in a second. We're about to be doing the weapon in a second. Once we go get, we gotta go do something to go get some gems. We need to put gems now on the bow, because we need to get as much damage multiplier as we can. We're definitely. Obviously, super weak. Nice, take the weapon damage. Yo, all these symbols are the marksman.
Good luck, Mainlander.
Oh wait, actually, let me lower this. I'm about to just do a couple of these. Actually, kind of want to play now. Kind of do a few upgrades to some stuff. Go test out some of this stuff. See if we can attack with some of this. Let's test this out real quick. It's from 6. I know where this is. I'm not sure if we should probably use the other weapon. In a situation like this. We're getting a lot of that's kind of annoying if you don't have anything going. Alright guys, but after this run we're probably going to be taking a break, whatever, here and stuff. But we will be using this to farm this, to get stuff for other characters. Yeah, this is definitely the thing we need to do to get the fragments, so we can craft the highest tier. There's at least enough to craft like one set of beds. Now, which character we do this on? We already kind of got the gloves. We're gonna need to get swap them out again. So we're not really getting. Oh my goodness, did somebody just join? What is that on this mask? Okay. This guy's like on that. This guy's like magma. Fuck. Yo, do you see this guy? Yo, guys, you see that? This guy's like magma. I thought we had the tool fire effect. This guy's like literally on. He's like literally magma. Yeah, he's like leaving magma puddles on the ground. What the heck? Alright, well you get that side, I got this side. Might be able to get enough. Oh, this is treasure goblins. big one, get the big one. Oh no! Gotta get away! I just kind of clutched it because now we got like enough to spawn the boss. Then we have enough to get the chest. They're like so unbelievably tanky. I don't think I have enough damage to kill those guys for sure. I'm gonna take those portals. I guess as long as we don't die here. Alright, he died. Yeah, one of us is gonna die doing that. Yeah, there's way too much. Wow, look. There's like no more points in here. You try, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
You will find only your own death.
Oh, I should probably. So you open that chest every time to just get a bunch of juice.
What is a Fetris, isn't it?
we might actually need to use this upgrade. Oh yeah, Gauchak's at 4,000. We'll do. I was so loud in the chat. Let's go. Oh, he's like. Type of attack. Bruh. See this? Alright. Guys, we're still missing an aspect. regret like be able to do it. Oh, we got a freaking chaos for the last floor. And we still gotta do Matter of the Season stuff. Guys, we're gonna beat Lilith. Soon. We're gonna beat Lilith. Honestly, if we switched over this top, I'm pretty sure we could do it. Just to survive that one attack. Oh, whoa. Oh, we could have dodged it. Oh, we could have healed through that. We're dumb. we're dumb. We're dumb for that. What the heck?
You will find only your own death.
Yeah, that's about. That's what happens at this point right here. Like, just end up dying from that damage right there. I got you. I'll just heal for this part. Like, I'm dumb as hell for letting myself die. Got you, yo. For some reason, I just assumed that the Shroud would just, like, immune the damage, but it did not do that. And definitely need those two things to upgrade, and then these.
Step up to my anvil.
Oh, wow. New aspect. Oh. Let's just put this ring in anyway.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Look at our ring. Our ring is level 17. Nice, we got our new shield. We got our new ring.
Back to it then.
Excuse me. Oh, this is a good way to check this. Oh yeah. That definitely is that. You guys see the extra. So we're getting while standing still, you do 60% standard. So we're getting. Oh god, I got alpha or above. Oh guys, I almost forgot we need to level up. It's been a minute since we leveled up. Oh, what the heck? What clone has a... Oh, dang, we already... Yeah. I kind of want to... Oh, wait, this is the boss one. Oh. We definitely got enough. Who knows, guys? We might actually just do something like this. Pretty sure that's like our range stuff too. Should we do it, guys? Oh yeah, our stacks stay at 4 anyway. Look at this.
Shall deliver judgment. You will find only your own death.
Thank you.
Wait, what the heck is
So many
that?
ways I can kill you.
Why is there like why is there like a zoom? Why did our zoom like changing spots? This is the second time our zoom changing spots.
Step up to my anvil. Taken apart, left it down.
I guess it's interesting weapon. So not really sure what constitute as an actual barrier, but if we can actually use this to get more damage, would be nice. This is what we're trying to get right here, you see? So we can get our rain of arrows to spawn. This is what we're trying to do. But, so, we're just missing that one little piece thing to get that to go.
Back to it then.
Or we have a lot of gear in here that we don't really need, so we're just gonna start. Just gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Oh. This.
That's it for that piece. Pity to break another's work.
Yeah, I think this is just. And then do it like this to have both of these. Having this would be nice too. Level 2 to all skills. Oh wait.
Ot, you know where to find me.
Ancients, watch over this one.
Oh wait, can I do it now?
your treasures close.
May you find your way back.
This guy's build is super nice. We're still missing our last sigil piece. Kind of cheap to see we're working with ours. Problem. Oh yeah, that makes it so that way it just never run abilities get used. So we can kill them with one. Oh my goodness. 1 million. Our armor just keeps mad high. Hey, look. Yeah, our armor peaking that high is wild. Be right back, guys. Right now, we're just kind of, you know. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so I'm not sure if that's ours or if he's also summoned one of those. We can just also attack that. Hopefully we get this, Oh, Spoils of Talisman, yes. Now I get the one we were looking for, though. Oh, wait, no, we did. Let's go!
Thank you.
Guys, let's go.
That's it for that piece.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, look. Your Aura Rain is always imbued with all imbuements and deals 128% increased damage to distant enemies. What? So not sure which one of these should be used in terms of... Let's go test to see.
Sorry. ways I can kill you.
Well done. I appreciate that.
You'll be able to make him. I think we're gonna run with what we want to run with.
Come with me.
We could do the pit. I mean, I think this is like tournament 8. We could probably do like 9. Probably could do like 9, right? Or for 4 of us, probably could do. It'll be a little bit stronger, but I think we can do it. We're definitely tanky as shit, so. Oh wait, I think we got that's the sword. Oh, look, that's what this sword is. Look, the sword that glues. We're gonna have to change that out. Is this a dagger? This may be a little bit fine. I'm lower that. mean, honestly, this is still like just as this is exactly what we were trying to do like before, like how like get the right thing where it's like if we all attack at the same point, like we're like they're obviously doing more damage than us, but we all kind of gotta slowly kind of push through the mobs. Oh, the boss spawned right on top! Bro! Oh, we do. Wait, what? Look how much damage we do to elite. All our crits. This we got a new one. Alright guys, so I think now what we can do is this. Undercity. Hold up guys, we're gonna take, so now we're gonna take off our shadow clone. Now that we got our permanent shadow clone, we're gonna go ahead and
To break another's work.
let's see, we got then that's wild. That teleported into here, but as I was teleporting in, they must have been teleporting to the next part of the map. Yeah, there was as I was teleporting in, they was already teleporting to the next part of the map. Oh wow. Shade skills deal 80% increased damage and gaining a 50% chance to spawn additional shade. So this thing might actually be important to have. Unlocks a new look on salvage. I don't think we even have this. That might actually be a utility thing. But you see how we permanently have our shadow clone, which is kind of what we want. There's not many of them, but
It is done.
ancestral collection of two-handed weapons. Ooh, we got a glyph. Pride. Of turf. Okay, let's see what these do. Oh, I'm about to use that.
That's it for that piece.
Oh, what is this? Wow. Wow, we all died. Oh my goodness. Oh, dang. We could have healed us, though. Alright guys, we're gonna be stopping soon. We're gonna, and this is what we're gonna do now, cause like what we've been thinking about making videos for how we're gonna be doing this and making builds and stuff. What we're gonna do now, since we got some of the stuff we kind of want to do, we're gonna close the stream out, because we've been kind of going for a little bit, kind of just starting out this character fresh. And then we're gonna go offline. We're gonna go and maybe build out some of the stuff we want to do for the build, and then we're gonna do the stream again and then put all that stuff all together while on the stream. Oh, this thing is not taking no damage. We got an ancestral charm.
Thanks.
Oh, but is it? Oh.
appreciate that.
Guys, we gotta get this outfit. This freeze bow. We gotta find this bow.
Hail, wanderer. Laid before you is the bounty of history.
Oh wait, there's new stuff in the shop. Hold up. This is the warlock. Oh, is this what it is? Is this what he was using? This one? What? Bro, look at the what the kick? What the heck? The ice bow. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, this guy already kind of got the outfit. You feel me? He already kind of got the outfit, but I figure we can use the. I figure we can use the outfit anyway. Nah, you gotta do it. We gotta get it, guys. The sword looks kind of fresh. Sword looks kind of fresh. I think the sword you hold the sword backwards on the like the warlock holds it like reversed, like holds the sword like reversed. So this would be really cool to have on like the warlock, because it like the ice part would be like kind of facing up, like backwards up. If you know what I mean, like if you like change the weapon, like it would look kind of. Hey guys, look at this. Oh my goodness, guys, do we do it? Ah!
It calls to you.
Wait, what the heck? Didn't I just leave the party? Yeah. Wait, so my character looks like. Wait, hold up. My character's like a female now? Or a guy now? I'm wearing this? Or. So we take this. Do this.
Mainlander, what brings you?
Applied 31.1% for chill on deal 2. This is cool. Alright guys, so we're going to close up the stream for now, and then we're going to come back a little bit later once we get a little bit of we're gonna do like a little bit of looking around at some of our skills and stuff, and then we're gonna come back and then apply all of it, and then kind of show you guys like what we kind of end up with. Because we got a lot of looking at to do for our skills. A little bit. And we gotta clean out some of our inventories. We're gonna do some of that. Also, let me see. Got outfit. This. Alright, guys. So we're gonna catch you guys in the next time, and have a good one, guys.